And Jessica Taneja joins for more on this developing story. Jessica, Minister Jaishankar would be representing India at the Trump inauguration. What can we expect on the India-U.S. front in Trump 2.0?
That's correct. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar will be attending the swearing-in ceremony, which will be taking place shortly. And you saw he's just having tea with the Bidens and Trumps right now, and then they move towards the oath-taking ceremony arena, and after that, pretty much the entire set of routine to follow along with the speeches as well as the various balls that he is going to then attend. But with relations to India, and engagement has, of course, been far and wide, as we have seen in the recent past. Even during Trump's earlier presidency in 2016, things have moved quite swiftly between India and the United States, starting from becoming major defense partners, which, of course, saw unanimous support and bipartisan support from all across the board in the United States Congress. And looking at how it's proceeded so far, and a lot of what the Biden administration did carry forward and continue to support and strengthen on, particularly high-tech solutions and also critical and emerging technologies that became a key component of that part. And also, the revival of Quad and many other initiatives that really saw the India-United States relationship move ahead and build on very, very concrete steps and continue to see momentum even to this date. So with now the second Trump presidency, yes, there are roadblocks like there is with any other relations that India, perhaps in every other country, shares around the world. There could be certain things that become sticky points. For example, could be the visa issues, the H-1B visa, or particularly a trade balance, which Trump would not prefer other countries to have, and also imposition of certain tariffs and many other host of issues that could potentially be discussed, but nothing, so to say, to affect the current comprehensive strategic partnership, as both would like to call it, which it has now evolved into, would really be affected to the level that trade relationships are destabilized, or immigration becomes a massive issue. All can be solved within the ambit of diplomacy, and certainly what we've seen in the past as well with Trump 1.0, Trump 2.0 could, of course, come with its own set of challenges, but I think it is something that India has seen before, and it is something that the Indian officials perhaps will be able to navigate much easily this time around.
Jessica, you referred to the Quad. Now, it was Trump who revived the Quad, and India will host the Quad summit later this year. Can we expect Trump to maintain a sharp focus on the Indo-Pacific?
That's right. Ramesh should recall an interesting time back in Trump's presidency. It was on the sidelines of the ASEAN summit in Philippines when the two leaders had met, Prime Minister Modi along with President Donald Trump back in the day, and the kind of importance that was laid on the Quad, or the revival of Quad. Now, Quad has, as we know, existed since 2011 and 2007 as well, I believe. But the kind of importance it's given to, because of the elevation to the leaders level summit with Donald Trump, of course, reviving it to that effect, has seen a lot of fruition with countries like India, Japan, United States and Australia joining hands, and we've seen how that has progressed, be it joint military exercises to other initiatives, especially with America's Indo-Pacific strategy. And now it was, in fact, President Donald Trump back then who changed the Asia-Pacific policy, focusing it on the Indo-Pacific policy, making India the center of his policy when it comes to looking at how various other actors in the region would destabilize trade and threaten security interest, meaning China. And something to that effect, of course, has seen both India and America engage on multiple fronts. and perhaps not just the Quad, but also the kind of strengthened partnership, especially under the Indo-Pacific strategy, be it ISET or be it the COMCASA, which was the Communications Compatibility Security Agreement signed again during Sushma Swaraj when she was the Foreign Affairs Minister, along with Defence Minister back then, Nirmala Sitharaman, at the 2+2 dialogue. All of them eventually have seen fruition, be it collaboration in high-tech or the potentiality of the jet engine deal. All of that has materialized, especially in defense sectors and tech sectors. Let's not forget quantum tech and semiconductors, which India and US have been collaborating quite fervently these days.
Jessica, thank you. Jessica Taneja reporting there on what to expect in the next several hours before and after Trump's inauguration.